it's such a great location. You've got great schools, you're near hospitals, medical centers, you're right by the airport, you're near UNLV, there's colleges there, there's great shopping zones all around. So I showed you a bit of all of that today. You saw a little bit of all of that. So it's a great location. So and you can get something really affordable. Big boy coming in. Woo! Let's watch that baby land. There it is. All right, that's a fun thing to do right here. All right. Hey, what's up, guys? Doing a neighborhood tour. Beautiful area right around the airport, McCarran Airport, close to UNLV. Great location. It's like literally a 5-minute walk from the airport, from UNLV, and to the Strip. Subdivisions are called Paradise Valley, Paradise Vista, and Gardens Court. All right, let's go check it out. Hey, on the tour today, we're going to be looking at not only single-family residential places, but a few little condo complexes, as there's a bunch right in this area. This one here, King Richard condominiums. These are all 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condos. Even though, you know, the exterior looks like, you know, it could use a coat of paint. A lot of these are really nice on the inside. And you can get one of these for like around $90,000. A 2-bedroom condo, about 800 square feet. The community does also have a pool, and it's super close to the airport. You can walk to the airport from here. All right, so that's the first one, King Richard condominiums. All right, and then let's keep cruising. Now, a lot of the places around here you can see pretty much mostly single family homes. They're all mostly 2 and 3 bedroom, and you know, they run around from 1,100 square feet to about 2,000 square feet. You know, they're mostly 3 bedrooms, a few 2 bedrooms, and a few 4 bedrooms. And there's a nice park right over here. Let's go check that out. So that's a really nice feature that they put in here. If you guys know Las Vegas, you probably heard of Siegfried and Roy. There were entertainers on the Strip. They had, you know, like lions and tigers and everything. You may remember one of them, one of the tigers ended up biting one of those guys and paralyzed him. Well, this park was named after those entertainments. It's called the Siegfried and Roy Park. It was built just a few years back. So that's a nice feature right near those condominiums. You got nice big grassy areas, nice barbecue zones, and then, you know, all the homes like right along here, you know, like they're generally 2, 3 bedrooms, or like 1,200 square feet, 1,300 square feet. We're going to go take a look at one that's on a corner lot that's really nice. And then right over there you can see the airport tower. Just as we get past, that's the airport tower right there. So that's how close we are to the airport. This nice big park, real nice. So there's a lot of nice little homes, and these homes right here, a few years back, a lot of these homes were all going for around the mid 200s, like 230, 240. Of course, prices have gone up now. They may be in the 300s. But, you know, that's like a nice investment. Again, that's the Siegfried and Roy Park. They got tennis courts. They got, you know, nice facilities over there. All right, now we're going to go check out a nice place on a corner lot. So I remember this corner lot right here, on the corner here, Londonderry. It went for $283K a couple years back. It's got 1,600 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath. It's got a really nice pool in the back. I'm going to show you a few pics of this place, but you know, that's a sample of the kind of places you're going to get in this area. It's got a nice gated gate in the front. So, you know, that's the kind of houses you're going to get around in this area of town. Like I said, look, there's the airport tower. That's where we are. All right, so here's this nice Londonderry place, a couple years going for $283. Inside's got a nice fireplace, 3-bedroom. Look at that, a beautiful big pool out the back. So, you know, that's the kind of, boy, that's a nice place. I want to jump in right there. So, you know, they're the kind of places you can get around this part of town. All right, let's continue on our little tour. And, you know, what do you think? You know, would you like a pool in a house like that with a nice fireplace? For, you know, of course now it's going to be on the mid 300s, but does that seem like good value to you? It does to me. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. Of course, now, even though that went for 283, you know, about 2 years back, you know, that's probably added a lot of places in 2 years. Prices have gone up like 80 to 100,000. But with interest rates now going up, the Fed just raised the interest rates. So, you know, those prices are going to start to drop again a little bit. But anyway, that's going to give you, this right here is part of the Paradise Valley subdivision. And, you know, so that's all the kind of places you're going to get. Single story, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. You're going to be paying somewhere in like, you know, 300,000. You're going to have about, you know, 1,200 to 1,500 square feet. You got that really nice park next door. You're right close to the airport. And some other shopping centers we're going to go take a look at. And also we're going over to UNLV. If I keep driving in the distance, you're going to see UNLV is like 5 minutes that direction, and you can probably see the Stratosphere Tower right there. So that's the Stratosphere Tower right there. So that's what a great location. You're close to the airport. There's the Strip, and UNLV. Now we're going to cross over into what's called Century Garden subdivision, and this one goes from here, which is Hacienda I'm on right now, all the way over to Tropicana. And now you're going to have a bunch of 2-story homes mixed in with the single-story homes. A lot of these are all built in the 80s, 70s. Some of them are older builds, even 60s. So, you know, again, they're all going to be 2, 3, or 4 bedrooms. The square footage of all these places is going to be anywhere from, you know, 1,000 square feet up to 2,000. There's a nice one right there, and again, you know, you see all the 2-story buildings coming in now, mixing in with the single story, and the prices here, you know, are going to be in the mid to high 3s. Some of them going to be in the 4s. This one right here was a for sale by owner just a while back. Now they got it on the market. I think they got that just in the high 4s over there. They've just really redone all that, redoing that place. Now we're in the same, driving in the same neighborhood. Like I said, you got a lot of more 2-story builds here, and this is the same great location by the airport. You can see right up here, we're driving straight towards UNLV. That's Tropicana we're driving towards. It's a cross street, and you can kind of see the Stratosphere Tower over there in the distance. So what a great location. So, and they just built this big apartment housing complex up here on the left, that big building up there, that they built that for all the students. That's a recent build, and I'm going to show you another cool little house around this area. So there's a lot of apartment complexes. Naturally, you got a lot of students in this zone, so you're going to have a lot of that kind of stuff around. So, you know, a lot of rentals around here, but there's a lot of, I'll show you one apartment complex where you can buy some nice condos in. And then there's a nice place just around the corner here I want to show you guys. Again, right in here, look at that nice fireplace on that place. We're going back into the single stories now. So again, the prices of these, a couple years ago, you would have picked these up for like 200 and something, you know, low 200s, mid 200s. Now it's going to be, you know, 80 to 100,000 more. But, you know, a lot of really nice places around here. So you can see right here, it says UNLV Paradise Campus. So, and then right across there, that's the UNLV building, and that's the big stadium. You can see the top of the stadium. That's where the Rebels play, and they have all kind of you know, concerts and everything in there. So that's how close you are to all this stuff in this area. It's just such a great location in terms of not just the housing is really affordable, but also the housing affordability comes right next to great features in the community. And this house right here is a real interesting one. This house here, they remodeled into this house here. They turned into a museum for Liberace, the piano player. They had that at a different location, and they had to sell that, and they moved that, and now this right here, it's got all the glitter, you know, you got like, look at that, all the, what do you got, all the cherubs out there in the fountain doing their thing. And then here it says the Liberace Mansion, 4982. And that's a crazy place in there. You got a great big skylight up there. See that big skylight, cylindrical skylight, real interesting. Let's cruise around, take a quick look at this again. We got some new builds going on over here. And then right there, it says Liberace Mansion has been placed on the Clark County Register of Historic Places. March 2016, the building was cited for its outstanding historical and cultural significance. All right, so there you go. There you got the Liberace Museum right there. Right in your backyard. So this again, in that zone near the airport, UNLV, and the strip is just a few minutes away. This is called the Century Garden subdivision. All right, so I thought I'd show you something cool there. And then in the same subdivision, right across the way, this side of the street, you have a lot of apartment buildings. Now, most of these are for rent, but there are some condos for sale, and I'll show you one of those in just a second. So then again, we got more of the same style housing, and right behind these single family homes, you've got a gated community with a lot of condos, and some of those go up for sale. So there was one recently. I'll just drive by that here in just a second. So you can see right across the street, this is the corner of Hacienda and Maryland. That's a big, lot of condo complexes all in there. There's apartments for rent. Being close to the airport, of course, you know, you have a lot of, you know, airport staff, you know, flight attendants and whatnot that end up, you know, renting some of these, but also just in general, close to the university, of course. You got a lot of rentals and apartments around, but some of them for sale. Okay, on the left-hand side here, that's a big bunch of condos in there. I'm not going to go in. Parkway Villas, it's called. It's a gated community, you can see. Parkway Villas. And, you know, they're pretty nice in here. And you can see they're all two-story. One of those sold, you know, like about a year ago, I remember, for about $180,000. About 700 square feet, 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Oh, it's 1 bedroom, 1 bath. And yeah, I'll show you some pics of that. So that's also available. And then across the road, you've got more rentals, you know, apartment for rent. So what's great about this area too, we got UNLV right up in the distance. That's that tall building in the distance right there. That's UNLV. And then you got like the dollar store right here. Then you got a lot of commercial buildings coming up into this area. You got your residential, you got your, you know, a lot of rentals around here, condos, but now we're going to get into, you know, like Vons, and, you know, right in here you got like Reno Poker, Gaming and Spirits, Lucky's. You got your laundromat, you got your Nigerian cuisine, you got your beauty salon, your smoke shop, your Indian market. So, you know, there's a lot of, you're right in the near a commercial zone as well. Again, another beauty salon, Pussycat, you know, urgent care, Domino's Pizzas right here, another beauty bar, luxury box collection, African market, Kathy's Banquet Hall. So, you know, it's all here. You want to get married there, you can go over there. Or you want to go to the Pussycat Tattoo, you can go over there. There's the Pussycat Tattoo. All right, you got the International Market. And then you got the Supermercado. You got the taco shop over there. You got Soul of Africa. So you got a lot of cool stuff right in this zone, really close. You know, of course, around university districts, you often have that. You got lots of little mini markets and little stores and everything like that. So that's a nice feature of this whole zone. Okay, let's go check some other stuff out. Okay, now we're heading back towards the airport. That's the airport terminal parking right there. So that's how close we are to this whole zone. Where, as I said, like you got a bunch of this is the other side of the King Richard, Siegfried and Roy Park. Let's take a quick look in here again. Oh, we'll do that later. Let's go over here. More apartment complexes. And some of these are for sale too. So, you know, these ones are really nice. One of these sold, it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It sold for $184,000 a couple years ago. They got a really nice community pool. So there's some nice condos in here. So these ones are pretty nice. Hey, let's go take a quick peek inside one of these. There's none that are listed right now, so I can't go and take a look, but I'll show you with this one it sold. That's the community pool spa. You know, you have access to all the condos. That's what they look inside. You know, they're nicely done. Look at that nice flooring. You know, everything's really nice in there for 183, 2-bedroom, 2-bath like that. That's a good deal. You know, it's a great location, as I said. So what do you think? You think a condo like that is something that you'd be interested in? Drop me a comment. Let me know. You know, does that seem like good value to me? I think it's pretty good value myself. All right, let's continue on with the tour. So it's nice. These condos, you got covered parking, which is really nice in the Las Vegas sun. They look nice on the exterior. I'm going to show you some pics on the interior and the pool. This is a real nice deal. You know, you're looking at about 1,200 square feet inside, a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, covered parking, community pool, and what a great location. And then here's some nice places along this strip of Rawhide where we are. You know, there's some of these are on bigger lots. They're older builds, built some of them in the 60s and the 70s. There was a lot of horse kind of properties back here back then on bigger acreages. So like that one there, the gate, you see that they got all the horses on there. See that property there, they got all the horses on their gate, real nice. And a lot of these were old horse properties. So you can find some real nice big places around here. This particular strip right here, this one they did angels, I guess, or little cherubs or something on these gates right here. That's a nice place right here. That's a really nice big place, that one. They got solar on the roof. Hey, I just wanted to show you a few pics from one of these homes. None of these homes are up for sale, so I can't really go and look inside, but you know, this is one of the homes here that we're driving by right now was sold you know, a couple years ago. All custom cabinets, really nice flooring inside. You know, then out back they've got a really nice large area out back. There was a large horse area. They also made a big pool area. So, you know, these were a lot of these lots, you know, half-acre lots and whatnot, you know, were converted from horse lots way back when, and now, you know, they've got pools and big backyards and nice stuff inside. What do you guys think? You know, how do you think that the value of these places? It's a great location, really nice, and you know, you're going to pick this up. Something like this you'd be picking up maybe in the 400s or the high 300s. That seems like a pretty good deal to me. Drop me a comment, let me know what you think. All right, let's go back on the tour. There's some other real nice gated properties. Look at these. There's just a little stretch of really nice properties along here, right by the airport, but they're bigger, older lots. They're all nicely gated. Usually they have pools. There's a big vacant lot right there. All right, and now we're coming into right close to a big shopping center. We're going to go check that out. Something like that. And you know, a few years back, like I said, most of these were going for you know, in the 200s, you know, mid to high 200s, but they're like in the 300s, maybe low 300s, maybe mid to high 300s. Real nice, good first home buyers. Really nice. And we're all in the same location. This is Paradise Vista subdivision. So you can see the kind of stuff around here, you know, single stories. These are on smaller blocks. All these were built a little bit later, and they're little smaller blocks, like just under a quarter acre. And we're really close to a lot of good things right over there. We're going to go check out a big shopping mall, and there's some good school districts right around here too. And that's what we're going to go check out now as we're driving through this neighborhood. Again, great for first-time home buyers. Well, I like that big tree on that property. Nice big shade tree. Very nice. Again, these are all, most of these are two bedroom, 2 bathroom. You got a few 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. 1,200 to 1,500 square feet, mostly all in this zone. Single family residential. Now there's no condos in this area. You notice right by the airport there was a lot of condo complexes. Now we're all just in the straight single family residential zone just down the street. And now we go into a bunch of on this side of the street you're going to have a few 2 stories. And we're coming up to one of the main thoroughfares here called Eastern Avenue. And all along Eastern Avenue, while you got the residential all behind here, on Eastern Avenue, right now, we're going to go into commercial zone. All these buildings right here now to the left and to the right, like here's a State Farm building. So now we're all in the commercial zone, because this is a big thoroughfare right here. All right, so that's a really cool thing. You're in your residential zone, and you come out, boom, now you're all in the commercial. You've got a lot of commercial shoppings, stuff going on here. There's a tax service place right there. And we're coming up to a big mall center with like Walmart, and you got all kind of shops over there. We'll check that out in just a second. All right, so just filling up with the $5.45 gas here. And we're right over, like I said, we just came out of that whole residential zone into the commercial zone, and we're right across from McCarran shopping mall. So, like, that's a great thing. We were just right near all those condos we were looking at, and right near all those single-family residentials, and there's more of those single-family residentials right here. We got this great big mall area over here. You got Lowe's over there with all your building needs and lumber and everything. You got Office Depot over there. I'm gonna go hit the Starbucks for a second. You got Walmart over there. You got, so that's a great deal. We're right here in the shopping zone. All right, so we're still in the McCarran Marketplace. You see we got Lowe's, Walmart, Ross, Dress for Life, Office Depot, PetSmart, Chipotle. That's all here. Great little place right near the residential zone. All right, let's go check some more stuff out. All right, just cruising out of the McCarran Marketplace. You got the Psychic Eye bookshop, the pharmacy over there. Like I said, you got the Carrington College over there. If you want to study to be in healthcare, they do a lot of different stuff from dentistry to healthcare, all kind of things in there. And then right next door, there's another. You got Optimum Care Community Center right there. And now we got the Aviation Institute of Maintenance. That's where people go to train to, learn to be technicians on the airplanes. That's pretty cool. We got a lot of really cool stuff in here. And right over there we got the Jamba Juice, Hawaiian Barbecue, Firehouse Subs, Sally's Beauty, Gadget Repair, Mattress Center, Farmer Brothers. Boy, you got everything here. Real nice and real close to that zone. Then you got pest control, and then you got like a bar over here, Blue Ox Central Bar and Grill. It's the McCarran Marketplace. And then you got a corporate center, and then right up in here, there's another place I used to work up in here. Well, they got the Davis Cemetery. I didn't work over there, but I guess one day I'll be going over there. We're all destined to go over there someday. But up in here, they've got a great big corporate center. It's called Sunset Market, or Park 2000 it's called. They got a lot of commercial buildings, so you might end up working somewhere close to here. And then of course over here on my other side we got the airport runway. That's the airport runway right there, and then we got like a big corporate zone over here. All right, this is the corporate zone called Park 2000. Lots of buildings in here. It's a business park, and it's also a place which I'm going to do right now where people watch the airplanes fly in. But you can see all these buildings in here. These are all commercial buildings. So right here you got show off costumes. So you know, maybe you're moving here and you want to start a business. Well, there's a lot of places for rent right in here to start a business. You got the Hungarian market over there. You've got a salon over here, Psychomedics Corporation. So there's a lot of stuff over here. Wales Fargo's over there. Let's go take a look at some of the planes coming in, see if they're coming in this way today. So check this out. We got this plane coming in right now. Right, here she comes, baby. It's gonna fly right over my head. Woohoo! Right there it is. Big boy coming in. Woo! There we go. Let's watch that baby land. There it is. All right, that's a fun thing to do right here. All right. So like I said, you know, we just watched that plane come in, and we're right near that residential zone, right near the airport. So this is the other side of the airport, of the residential condos and everything we're looking at. And we got just tons more stuff over here. And Sunset Park, which I drove through Sunset Park on another neighborhood tour. I think it was called the Paradise Valley neighborhood tour. Check that out for Sunset Park. Maybe I'll do that again. Right by Eggworks. Awesome. That's a great place to eat. So again, lots of stuff. If you live in this zone, close to, you can buy a house, you know, in the 300s by the airport. You've got just so much to do. You got shopping centers, great place to eat around. And then across the way, you got big Sunset Park, which, like I said, I did a tour over there. You got the War Room games right here, the cigar company. And then right across the way over there, that's Sunset Park, where you drive right over there, across the road. And I did a tour of that earlier. I will do another one over there, but that's a great, massive, big park with tennis courts, basketball, volleyball. You got a big duck pond. That's awesome right there. And then right here, we got a few more, edgy brows. You need to get your brows done. Farmers Insurance. Paradise Cavalry Chapel. Over here we got the 24-hour dining and lounge and video poker. You better stay away from there if you want to save your money. But yeah, it's a great part of town. We're going to go back and look at some school districts too. All right, so Sunset Park across the road over there. Lots to do in this part of town. Lots of great shops. Lots of great activities, great parks to recreation, and some really affordable homes as well. We're in the same center, and you can see we got more modern, you know, business, corporate buildings. They've got a big pet, they've got a gym over there, and there's a pet service, you know, pet, when you go out of town, they look after your pets over there. We're going to go to a couple school districts here. There's a building company right in here. So this is all in the same little area. Business, like 2 minutes away from the residential homes we were just looking at. All right, now we're going to go to a school. So now that the airport tower is right across there, you can kind of see it maybe in the background over there. So we're still cruising around the airport, which you can see the airport tower right there. That's the airport tower. So we're just on a different side of that zone from where we were. And just, 5 minutes from where we were looking at those condos and the single family homes. You got so much around here. This right here is a fun place in the hot sun of Vegas. Look at this big building. It's a longevity sports center. So a lot of parents bring their kids over. They have a lot of indoor soccer in there. You can see the soccer guys right there. Woohoo! Yeah, so that's a real popular place for indoor soccer. And in the desert here, it's great to have indoor places where you can exercise in the summertime. And right next to that, we got a school. We got a middle school over here. So that's a good middle school. So, and there's elementary schools. This one's Helen C. Cannon Middle School. So, it's a great zone. This zone, subdivisions of Paradise Valley, Paradise Vista, and the Garden Court. You saw all those places I was showing you earlier on the tour. Right here we got some more homes, and then right here on the other side of the school you got your basketball, and you got a great big dog park. It's also, this park here is also baseball. They also play football. So throughout the year you'll see a lot of teams coming, different school teams coming down, playing football, baseball. They got a big kiddies zone over there in the shade, the kids zone. So it's a great location, all close to the airport again. That's the airport tower right there in the distance. Okay, let's keep going here. And then we got the First Congregation Church. And then there's a bunch of churches around here if you need that kind of business. And then we drove by a mosque earlier as well. And then right up here we've got the Clark County Medical Society. And then right in here you got we've got another children's center up here that's real popular. So you got the middle school right over here, and then like for the younger kiddos you got childcare, a great big childcare center up here. Childcare, so there's a lot of great stuff. This is an early learning center, home and school transportation. That's a real popular one and a good one. So lots of great facilities for everything you need right in this area. So right here we got the Boca dental braces. Walk-ins welcome. We got general contractors right here. Flood damage. So more commercial zone. There's a whole bunch of healthcare stuff in this area. A lot of dentists. There's a big medical center right up here. But I'm going to just finish this tour off by going by an elementary school that's just for you guys, heads up. A really great site if you're looking for good school districts. It's called greatschools.org. So if you're in a neighborhood and you want to find, you're looking, I want to move into a certain neighborhood, you want to find a good school district for the kiddos, greatschools.org has a lot of information on all that. So I did a quick search, and then one that was rated above average. I'm just going to go fly by it right now. All right, we'll check that out. But I was just doing that for your own information. What do we got? Alternate reality, comics, distinctive smiles, dentistry. So you can see on the left over here, that's where we were just driving. For those single family residential homes, they're going for around 300. See right over there, where that's right down that street where that car's coming out. That's that residential zone right down that street. And then you got all this commercial stuff right out here on Eastern Avenue. It's a big thoroughfare with all commercial buildings. And that's where we just drove by. That's where we drove by the Starbucks and the Walmart, and then we went to the airport and watched the plane land and Sunset Park. It's all right here. Great location. So the thing about Las Vegas is I'm on a big thoroughfare, Eastern Avenue, and the residential zones are right in there. But along these big thoroughfares, you know, here we got like Wireless Toys, Verizon, back through there, another big mall. So it's awesome. You zip on the thoroughfares, you got everything you want, and then just zip off them and you're right back in your residential little zone. So now we're on a big thoroughfare. This is Tropicana and I'm on Eastern. So these are two big thoroughfares right along here. Walgreens, you're just going to have a lot of commercial all along these big thoroughfares. And the big thoroughfares are set about a mile apart or half a mile. So the main streets, it's a grid in Las Vegas. That's really cool. And on the main thoroughfares like Eastern, which is the one I'm traveling on right now, it's all going to be commercial along all the side of that big thoroughfare. But as soon as you drive just a little ways away from that, you're going to be all residential. So right now, I'm going to give you an example of that. Oh, there's a nice big place right there, a nice big house, old school. Few old houses still on the main thoroughfares, but mostly all been taken over by residential. Now we're going to come up to Harmon, which is where the school I'm looking for is going to be in this zone. But right here on the corner, here's a big medical center, Southwest Medical. So that whole zone, the residential zone we were looking at earlier, you got great medical centers all close by too. And this is one that I go to. That's really good. They have urgent care over there, Southwest Medical Associate. They're really good. So that's where I go. And there's also just over just down the street too, there's a big hospital. There's a couple of hospitals around this zone too. So you got everything in this area. And straight ahead, that's the Strip right there. Right down there, you see the big tall buildings down there? That's Las Vegas Strip right there. All right, so we're going to be coming up to the school zone soon. All right, we're right now in a slightly different area called the University District. It's a little bit further away from where we started, but I'm just showing, this is like 5-10 minutes away from where we started at the airport, but I'm just coming over to this school district. There's a lot of schools in this area, but this one, like I said, all you folks out there, you know, with kiddos, you're all thinking about where you're going to send your kids to school. So use that, you know, it's called greatschools.org, and it'll tell you all about the school and how it's rated and everything. And that's where we're coming up to right now. We're coming up to this school district right here. It's Lewis Rowe Elementary School. They tell you, you know, there's about 700 kids in this school. They got great facilities all over the place. And they give you a rating. You know, they rate this one above average. You know, I mean, obviously you want something at least above average, if not, you know, better. So just showing you this school district. This school here is rated, you know, above average, so that's good. You want at least above average. All right, so, and again, now we're into that's the back of a hospital over here. So this zone that I'm in, you got everything. You're close to hospitals, medical centers, great schools, the Strip, the airport, everything. It's a really great area to think about buying into. And the cool thing is that the housing around here is really affordable. All right, so hey, well, I hope you enjoyed that neighborhood tour today. I sure did. And you know, I'm going to keep doing some more. If you're moving to Las Vegas or you're living in, you're wondering, you know, where should I move to? The neighborhood tour I did today, you know, that's a really great area. I live in this general area, and it's such a great location. You've got great schools, you're near hospitals, medical centers, you're right by the airport, you're near UNLV, there's colleges there, there's great shopping zones all around. So I showed you a bit of all of that today. You saw a little bit of all of that. So it's a great location. So and you can get something really affordable. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed today's neighborhood tour. Stay tuned, there's more coming. Hit the subscribe button, follow me, and I sure appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one.